it's essentially, yeah, pretty much a full month since I last played this. So I can't remember exactly where we left things last time, but let's head back in. I think it was going to be Saturday, no, Tuesday, completely wrong. That wasn't even close. Day 12, it's Tuesday. Okay. Right, let's see. Hello, Heliport, it's been a while. Okay, so what do we have? The first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light, and the number of petals on a lucky caballia flower. Right, I'm not sure. I am not sure if that's something I had solved previously. You'll have to forgive me. As yes, I last recorded a month ago, and I don't remember when we left things last. So I assume it's the beginning of the day. Let's just have a quick check. Golden light. Do we have golden light in our book? We do not. And a lucky caballia flower. Let's check. We've definitely had caballia. Yeah. A rare plant that's believed to help the dead find peace. They almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered good fortune. Okay. So it's lucky number 7. But we just need the first name of a Latin, the first letter. I can't talk today, I'm so sorry. The first letter of the Latin name for golden light. Let's see. Okay, bear with me a second. Right, I'm just having a little quick drink. Now hopefully I won't have to take too many breaks to accommodate coughing fits because my throat is still not quite right, still very tickly, and talking does aggravate it a bit, so this is why I'm a bit behind on recording, but we will get through it. Okay, right. Alright, so there's not much to do there. I don't know if I went here. Let's see, shall we? We may as well check. Blackcomb, near Blackcomb, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. I don't think that's necessarily saying we need to go there. I think it's just information, but I could be wrong. Excuse any noise you can hear in the background. I'm just trying to get things moved around in a comfortable way around me. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure we need to go there right now. I think the best thing to do would be to see our first customer. And that customer is Bethany Coleman. It came for us. We were attacked in the night by the servant. In all my time in the forest, I have never experienced anything like what happened last night. The forest came alive and drove the beast back. Arduino saved us. It's the only explanation that makes sense. Oops, I have to scroll up. One thing is clear, we cannot do this alone, and we must not allow the servant to get its hands on what it's looking for. I'm trusting you with this, a secret that the sisterhood has kept for hundreds of years. wisely, you'll know how to open it, of course. So that was what this letter referred to, the woken dendro. She says I'll know how to open it. She was wrong. What do I have in my drawer? I have a little coin. Perhaps we put it under this apparatus. No. Okay. Oh, excuse me, my throat is weird. Okay, let's just ask the next person in, I think. It's our postman Dave. They're saying the sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know much more than that, but those seeds of redemptionists have got all excited about it. There's a bunch of them chanting outside Pulliver's right now. Well, I've put myself in the middle a bit here because I've joined that weird group. Foxfield Trident, right, thanks for that info. Okay, Foxfield Trident, is that on the map? Okay. So, I've located Foxfield. And he said Foxfield Trident. And I don't know I don't know if that's... I was going to say where the water goes in 3 directions. Could that be the trident that it's referring to? Although this is one river. And that one sort of goes off. I might just... Oh no, you can't even select the middle. What should I do? Foxfield Trident. Yeah, very much not sure. Okay, let's just call someone else in. It's Forest. I am going to Blackcomb. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying, he who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say that I'm not afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I will take Embersole. Okay. So Embersole or Lesser Meridoc, have I got both of those? Okay, I haven't identified Lesser Meridoc. Let's have a look at it. The round flower head of Meridoc is made up of smaller yellow florets. A single drop of the strong-smelling sap from this plant can utterly drain a person's mental faculties, rendering them slow and uncomprehending. I have that. Just naturally though. At times, I don't need the Lesser Meridoc. The round flower head. That sounds like that, doesn't it? Round flower head made up of smaller little florets. Let's have a little look-see. Yellow flowers, very strong aroma. Strong smelling. Slightly aniseedy. Okay, I think we're confident. Let's go. Let's try that one. And then at least we've identified an additional plant. We were correct, and we have a book entry for widows. Whoa. Okay, let's label that before I forget. Have I entirely made that up? No, it is Lesser Meridoc. It's like Meriadoc from Lord of the Rings. Okay. Right, well he's off to kill kill someone. We've got Milton Forbes next. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specialises in curiosities. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in perusing our collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. Well, if I'd known it was there, I would have been. Thanks for your note, Arnside Antiquities, Orchard Road. Okay, so that's the end of the day. Another sort of day where I feel like I'm not confident I've really gained much. Okay. Well, we found a new plant. We've met this person who may be able to give us some info on elixirs. We haven't found golden light. We got the woken dendru, but I don't know how to open it. Orchard Road, Arnside. Let's check the map. Is Arnside a separate town? I'm not sure. I always forget that you can, they updated it so you can press shift. And it zooms in. It zooms in for you better than with the regular magnifier. Well, I can't see Arnside. There's Ambleside. So maybe... oh no, there it is. Let's go visit him, shall we? The dark exterior of Arnside Antiquities blends into its surroundings. A tailor called Jones and an ugly-looking haberdashery, to the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I am greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets sit alongside faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines, their uses unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It is some time before I peel myself away, returning to Undermere with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further study. Excellent. The elixir of the damned, made from a combination of arbutum alacritas, maculosus, retinentia, and mens fortis. This powerful elixir is dangerous and extreme caution is advised. It is said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive, but no longer really with us. Well, that doesn't seem like worth doing, to be honest, does it? If you're just alive, but vacant. St. Quintin's elixir. This will enable any drinker of it to overcome their sense of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. Well, that's what our friend, was it Forrest? That's kind of what he said. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near to the edge of a cliff. Perhaps not. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, a seed pod for luck. Okay. Well, maybe before we end the day, we could try and figure out at least one of these elixirs. Annoyingly, when it's the Latin names, obviously it's a bit harder to find in the book. Okay, so we've been to Arnside Antiquities. Let's archive that. We've got to tidy our desk at the end of the day, haven't we? Foxfield Trident. Still not sure what that relates to. Okay, well, let's go with St. Quentin's first. We can look at our plants. A 5-pointed leaf. better to just look in the book rather than try and look at the plants. A 5-pointed leaf. I don't even remember seeing a leaf like that in our plants. A lot of the leaves are quite long and slender, or just sort of small and pointy, but not kind of having several points to them. I don't know that we've got anything like that there. Okay, let's just look in the book, shall we? A red flower to protect the mind. We could be here for ages. Is it any red flower? We have quite a few of those up here. Unless... oh, that does have kind of 5 points, those leaves, and it is a red flower. A seed pod for luck. What's this called? St. John's poppy. Alright, I'm gonna look at St. John's poppy just to see what it says in this book. No, whoops. Wrong thing. Oh, okay, so I don't understand the seed pod part, is all. Okay, right, well the other thing is to just look through all the Latin names here. So I need to look for arbutum maculosus, and mens arbutum. Oh, there we go. So Caballia. But what was Caballia? I'd have to look through all my plants to find you. It doesn't say what colour it is, does it? So we need to look for something with 6 petals, not you. We've definitely found Caballia. Where are you, little Caballia? Is it you? No, those aren't done. This one? No. Oh, purple. Okay. Caballia. Maculosus, and then mens maculosus. Ah, that is mens fortis. Teranthium. Long sharp leaves. Okay. Let's check these plants. Wren. Primlock, no. Okay. Long sharp leaves. Teranthium. Long sharp leaves. Where are you, little plant? Oh, this is the plant that our friend Forrest takes that makes their eyes green, is that right? Teranthium, where are you? Where are you? I'm not even looking at the what the plants look like. I'm just scrolling through them all. The U, yes. Teranthium. Okay, so now maculosus, retinentia, maculosus. Henchuck, which we haven't actually identified. The fruit of the henchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. Well, that's no good. The tuberous bulb. has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready to harvest. Okay, so a bulb. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's Baylock's elixir. Have I got a list of my elixirs? I'm not sure I do. Well, okay. So we need to look for a bulb. A tuberous bulb. I don't even know that we have many plants like that. Maybe we haven't received it yet. A tuberous bulb. That sort of a bulb. It doesn't mention any of these other things. It has a sweet scent like a strawberry dipped in honey. Well, it doesn't mention anything to do with that. It sort of looks tuberous, the bottom part there, doesn't it? Well, I think we're a little bit stuck. I'm going to have to remember these two things. So it was... I don't have anywhere to kind of write that down, do I? So it was henchuck. Henchuck. Henchuck, Duranthium, and Cabelia. Yeah, I think we'll have to leave that there. And St. Quentin's again, there's not very much information at all. 5-pointed leaf, red flower, seed pod. Okay, well let's just leave these be for now. It's 2 purple plants, that's something interesting. Imagine if it was this. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I think what we will do is end the day there. A yellow ball. And see what other info we can find. So as always, we are greeted by our ominous deck of cards. Endmore, Raven, Spider. Equipped with the Arder's knowledge, she journeyed west to the stone circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. Well, it's day 13. Lucky or unlucky for some. So, Endmore. Let's check our map then. Endmore, Raven, Spider. That's very ominous. No, I didn't mean to go there. I meant to look on. Press shift to look on the map. Silly. Alright, Endmore. Oh, Endmore's there. Okay, but what does the Raven Spider part mean? Okay. Well, I'm going to put away that item because it seems I don't know how to open that just yet. Let's get on with things, shall we? I will start the day and see our first customer. Grace Enright. Have you heard of this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You would be a god. That creature, it's huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. I guess I'll have to settle for some Daisy Dock to help me get through it instead. Well, Well, I don't know how bad her father-in-law is, but she's really taken it to the extreme there, hasn't she? Wanting to be a god in order to deal with him. A simple potion that will grant courage can be brewed from the leaves. Okay. It is said that ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. So she's going into battle with her father-in-law. Okay. Well, I literally... Saucy looked like those leaves. I've seen those leaves before. This one, is it you? No, they only have 3. Oh no, that's right, isn't it? Purple flowers with a gentle scent. Yes, I was looking at these individual bits that have 3 sort of fronds, but it's the entire one. This entire bit is a leaf, but it just has 3 segments. Okay, I think that may well be Daisy Dock. Let's try it. Oh, it wasn't Daisy Dock. My rising dread has risen. Okay. Well, that was embarrassing for me. Those leaves really did look right to me. But you, of course, get different plants with the same leaves. Okay. Well, none of these seem to have... Is it you? No, that's Butterdale. How very strange. I'm going to ask for a hint. I need to look back through my letters. I'm sure I remember seeing something that could lead me to a new map location. And perhaps a new plant too. Okay. Well, I don't have golden light. Oh no. I think I've realised the issue. I wrote this off because I thought we didn't have golden light. I realised it's not even listed, but it says a plant known as golden light, so it must be a nickname for it. So let's look through if we can see anything called golden light. It's quite slow going, having to go through each entry like this. I'm just trying to scan them. I may well have missed something. Golden light, golden light. Lark shine. Nope. Well, Excuse my silence there, I was having a coughing fit. Which would not be conducive to relaxation, listening to me cough away. I still haven't, no, so I've looked through the entire book. Oh, so that's Balog's elixir that we made. That's for memory, a memory aid. I still haven't found something. Golden light. What did that get us? I don't remember. Golden light start at Long Meg. South 3. Long Meg. I can't remember. I cannot remember what that related to, Long Meg. If there is just somewhere called Long Meg, or if that related to something else, I can't remember. This is the problem when you have big breaks between playing. In between playing a game, because you forget well, I forget because I have a bad memory. All the things in the middle. Start at Long Meg. I can't remember what that referred to. I wonder if I can get another clue. Foxfield Trident. That sounds like one of those Briar's Disc clues mentioned. So it wasn't even what I was looking at anyway. But no, wait. I need to close my archive. And then Foxfield Trident. Foxfield, no, not you. Foxfield. I had entirely forgotten how we did this. It refers to the trident, of course. From Foxfield, the trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of the Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into a dell. Here a plant thrives, sheltered from the wind. And there we have a plant with these leaves. It actually looks quite similar to the one I thought it was. Alright, Daisy Duck. Oh, we got there, that was hard going. Dead Man's Fingers. Digitatus Mortis. So that one there is Daisy Duck. still haven't found anything new. I think that would help with this. A 5-pointed leaf. So it could be... Oh no, okay. Okay, let's see. Who's next? David Schaefer. This letter was delivered in an unusual way. There was no address provided, just the horticulturist spelled wrong. I have to assume it was meant for you. I think that's a good bet. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. Okay. Ho ho, so you got it working. Oh yes, yes, it works, it works. Look to the north of Bowfell, at the source of the River Esk. North of Bowfell, at the source of the Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be our little secret. Oh. North of Bowfell, at the River Esk. Okay, north. So that's Bowfell. North at the... Is that the River Esk? Yes. So the River Esk, it's labelled there and it goes all the way up. And that's the mouth. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I have never seen before. Oh, that's a weird looking one. I like that. Okay. Thora done. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he's brought back from his latest venture. He's just been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. Oops. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe. But they don't look edible to me. I'd have brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. I'll come back tomorrow. Okay, Mr. Dunn Mushrooms, woods west of Undermere across the lake. I wonder if we can go there ourselves. Woods west of Undermere across the lake. Mushrooms. How have I never been here before? They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. Oh, and they're bright red. I may just look through the book, as there aren't as many mushrooms, so it could be easier, I should say, to find an entry for them. It's not Dead Man's Fingers, is it? Because it doesn't have... No. Okay. What's that one? Green seed pods. Well, seed pods. We've got seed pods in this Quentin's elixir, haven't we? But we haven't yet identified this. The green seed pods. Interesting. Well, have we got space up here? Not really. Let's move the mushrooms to the mushroom shelf. Oh, we're running out of space there as well. Oh, so these are sort of yellow as well over here. Let's put that there. Spring wax cap. The red caps have a spongy texture. Okay. That's a good name. It's traditionally used as a decoration at weddings as it's thought to strengthen relationships. A cross-section of the small cup-like flowers. They generally point downwards to avoid filling with water. I was wondering if it could be the new one, but they're not. Some of those aren't really pointing downwards. So I suspect that will be something else. I'm getting distracted, as you can see. I'm sort of looking at other plants. Okay. Well, I haven't seen any other mushrooms, so it's possible we haven't received the page for it yet. Let's see who's next. Hey, Yellowball. Simone Green, our librarian friend. Sorry. Lord Fremont told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mould problem. I hoped you might have some sweet breath that could help clear it up. Palliance, also known as sweet breath. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the palliance is in a class of its own. It's sometimes called sweet breath thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. Calium decoris. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. Okay. Many small leaves. Nothing's jumping out at me, I have to say. Many small leaves, that possibly. It has a pleasant, fresh aroma. I mean, that could be it, couldn't it? There's lots of little leaves there. And nothing else is really looking a lot like it that I haven't already identified. Small leaves, small leaves. Whoops. No, okay, I'm gonna try this one and see. Correct. And we have received an entry for sour bandy. So let's label our newly discovered palliance. So I still haven't quite figured out this, or indeed this, because we haven't got maculosus retinentia, is that right? I think that's what we realised. Let's see who's next. Lorena Chapman. My cousin will be married in 3 days. If you've got some tremble huff, then it'd save me the trouble of going out to find some myself. If you knew my cousin, you'd know she's not worth the trouble. That's funny. We were just looking at tremble huff, weren't we, not long ago? shaped flowers that generally point downwards. Well, that was the only other one I was thinking of, and that's apparently called Jacob's Worth. They don't really look quite right. I suspect this is one that I haven't found. I need to take another look at that clue card, I can't even talk. I knew that was going to happen, so. But I don't know what's known as golden light, I can't remember. I mean, to be honest, it can only be one of whatever number Q is in the alphabet. But I can't do that, can I? I can't try every single one. That would be silly. Long Meg. I can't remember. It's quite annoying looking through all the things like this. It's not very easy to look at. It said start at Long Meg, didn't it? Start at Long Meg. Oh, Long Meg. There is a stone circle north of Undermere. A witch called Long Meg lived nearby with her daughters. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg. So we go to the stone circle north of Undermere. And then stone circle north of Undermere, and then it was Long. Where was it? Or have I actually got it on here? Oh, I'm an idiot. Start at Long Meg. Okay. Start at Long Meg. South 3 East 2. South 3 East 2. So it said north of Undermere, didn't it? But where's... Ah, the daughters. The stone circle. South 3 East 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Ah, the river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the tall grasses that line the riverbank is a much more unusual looking flower. Oh, so I already have that. Okay, I'm getting confused. But which plant was it? Okay, that's annoying. So it means I already have golden light. I must not have seen it. Well, if I've scrolled past it, I apologise, because that would be very annoying for you watching. I may have to look this up. I have a feeling it was a plant that I remember someone coming to ask for a plant and they referred to it as one thing, but it had something else. A different name. that, or I'm totally missing something. Okay. While we were doing that, oops, I looked it up because there it is, I missed it. Also known as golden light, so weeping bell, and the first letter is L, lamentum nixus. So we need to go to L7. Sorry, I looked that up to expedite the process. Expedite. I don't know what the right word is, but you know what I mean. L7. This better be right. As I amble through meadowland, stopping every so often to examine any wildflowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knapweed, cat's ear, and hidden among them something new for my collection. We've got 2 plants. Very exciting. Okay. So one of them has landed in approximately the right area of yellow plants, and the other needs to go over here where the blue plants are. Excuse me. Okay, sorry, so she wants tremble off. Back into the book we go. And it's the ones with the okay, I think I wouldn't quite have got that from that visual, because they're kind of not facing as downwardly as I expected. But it doesn't matter, we've got it. Glowhorn. Okay, let's label Trimblehuff before I forget, which is very likely, if I don't do it straight away. Tremble. Glowhorn, I wanted to just check that, the one we just got. It's phosphorescent, so I wonder if that is glowhorn. Looks like it could be, doesn't it? Gives off a small amount of light. It says it's phosphorescent, illuminating the trees that it grows under. Suspicious travellers avoid walking toward it, fearing that the faint lights will lure them to their demise. Well, I'm going to label it with a question mark, just until it's confirmed. Okay, let's close our book. And the map, let's see what else is here. So we've got Golden Light Long Meg, don't need that anymore. That can go away for now. So this Endmore Raven Spider hasn't made any sense yet. ERS, Endmore Raven Spider. What does that relate to? Did we already go to Endmore? I can't remember. Where was it? It's here, let's go. After a pleasant amble through the village, I find myself in a farmer's field. There is little of botanical interest here, only a few sheep and an old scarecrow who leers at me from his perch, arms askew. I notice he is dressed in what looks like a shopkeeper's outfit, once respectable, now shabby. I cannot quite place who he reminds me of. So, Endmore Raven Spider. miles to the east. Okay. The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by. The sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened, but then he saw it. Interesting. Okay, well, it's just occurred to me. Day 14, Thursday. Oh, it's a rainy day. It's just occurred to me that this may refer to this little thing. Ah, there is a raven and there is a spider. I keep forgetting about this, so let's go back to Undermere and use our little apparatus there. Raven. With this, do we go to the raven? Nothing here. Okay, so I think possibly we go to the raven first. The square that the raven points to, and then go to the spider of that square. That must be right, so we'll have to wait for our thing to regenerate. In the meantime, 8 miles to the east. What's this coin? Oh, would you look at that? Gosforth. So it must be 8 miles to the east of Gosforth. It has the same symbol. That was lucky. I really need to remember to keep checking the things I already have. I keep forgetting. Okay, we'll wait for that to regenerate. Let's see a customer in the meantime. Thora Dunn. Well, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms. And of course now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way and I'm worried about him. Well, he's an idiot, isn't he? So... well, those were the mushrooms, I believe. Spongy texture. I don't know that we have an excuse me, an entry for the mushrooms specifically. That can be eaten as a treatment for stomach pains. I think I should give her another mushroom. I could try it, couldn't I? Bishop's parasol. Let's try that. No, okay. I should have guessed because it didn't have the name, perhaps. I must have missed this. A spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities. Grants great strength for short periods at the expense of severe fatigue once the effect has worn off. Do you think that's the same thing? I may put a tentative label on that. Oops, no. I want to edit you. How do I? Yeah. Okay, but it doesn't. It says severe fatigue. Okay. Oh, well, right next to it, it's got an energy boost. I wonder if I could do that. Fever kiss. Nope, still no. Okay. Digestive troubles. Candy root. Oh, still no. Oh no. Oh no, that's never happened before. A shiver travels down my spine. My mind is broken. Oh, that's extreme, isn't it? So I have to put it back together. Or did they not? Oh, I see. They didn't go in the same place. Okay. That would make more sense. It'd be too easy otherwise. Is that right? Maybe. Nope. That one? Nope. You. That doesn't seem quite right, does it? No. Okay, so no. Not that one. Okay, it's not much of a you. Yes. There we go. What can it be? Oh, there we go. Well, it's quite fun that we we got to rock bottom at least one time, because then we could see what happened. And what happened was you had to do a puzzle. To be honest, I wouldn't mind if you just had to do a little puzzle every time you had a breakdown. It would be preferable to some of the other things that can happen, the alternatives. You. Another skinny one. No. It's quite a bumpy one. You. No. What am I missing? Ba, 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 ba. Oh no, it reset the day. Well, that's a pain. End more raven spider. Let's go and actually let's do end more raven spider first. End more. So the raven is there. And the spider is here. A jackdaw croaks, hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them some plants grow. So 2 new plants. Excellent. I should have looked at those more closely actually. Well, that's the first one. Let's put it over here. Well, we just have some plants that are just green. Actually, what does it say? Though the baubles look soft, they are in fact quite hard. I've definitely read a description that seemed to have something like that in it. And which is the other plant we got? I don't even know. Was it you? The leaves are strong and leathery. Either way, it's in the wrong place. Right, I'm gonna have to move things around, I think. Running out of space a little bit. Well, I might have to move. Oh, that's a new one, I think, isn't it? I haven't yet identified it. Maybe it could be purple, I'm not sure. Right, I'm gonna move all these dark plants over here. The dark blues. Yeah, again, some of those are bordering on purple, really. And that's more a lighter blue, I think, really. That's a kind of in between. I mean, what would I even call that one? It's just more green and then it's got purple bits. Okay. I know. I was going to say I could move the purple ones up there, but there's so many of them. To be honest, it would make more sense if I arranged things in alphabetical order and then put all the plants I haven't identified in the same place. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? But I mean, that's quite an undertaking that I don't know if I can be bothered to do right now, to be completely honest with you. But we're certainly running out of space with the red and yellow and orange, I think. So how best to do this? Right. Those up there. There's maybe a bit more white. And then all these sort of weird ones that sort of orangey and yellow can go over here together. And then these are just sort of just plants with no flowers, really. Well, that might be a bit better. Something. Those may be a bit squished. I could space them out a bit more. But we can deal with that again another time. Let's see our first customer. So we're back to the beginning, aren't we? He went and ate those bloody mushrooms. And of course he is now sick. Okay. Well, I may as well retrieve this plant while I can. So 8 miles to the east of course I've forgotten. Oh, it was here, wasn't it? Was it Gosforth or something? Gosforth. 8 miles to the east of Gosforth. Let's get that out of the way. So Gosforth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers that I don't recognise grow along the bank. You'll have to excuse me. I keep having coughing fits. Okay, we got 2 new plants there, didn't we? But I don't know. Is it these 2? It must be. So, let's see what it says. A bland smelling flower. Okay, it's not particularly helpful. The flowers are very delicate. The petals fall easily. Again, also not super helpful, but right, I'm going to request a clue. I'm sure I've seen a guide to poisonous mushrooms around here somewhere. Did I leave it in my laboratory? It's a good question, and I don't know the answer. I don't remember. A guide to poisonous mushrooms. Oh, there it is. I don't even remember receiving this. Okay. Excuse me. So I think the mushroom that we found, I think it's farmer's worry. That's what I had suspected, isn't it? And on here, okay, it says often fatal. Oh dear. An antidote can be made using royal ginger. Well, I'm pretty sure we do have royal ginger. Sometimes called Everhart, the pink flowers are made up of 2 large kidney-shaped petals. Okay. Pink. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's hope it's this, and let's hope that her husband's condition isn't fatal. Okay, good. Oh, excuse me. Right, we're making progress. That's a mushroom with pointed caps, liverstone. Could be this. It smells rotten, nice. What I might do then is I might label that as was it liverstone? With a question mark. As a possible. I've just realised I have this. It looks eerily like a ghost hand. Well, that must be Dead Man's Fingers, mustn't it? Dead Man's Fingers. I think that's going to be pretty certain, unless there are two different things. Two different fungi that look like a hand. Which, to be fair, isn't that unlikely, but I don't know how likely it is in-game. And Farmer's Worry, we can, I think, confirm now, can't we? That is correct. Okay, we got there. Squeeze that on there. Okay, hello Hellebore. We're getting somewhere, slowly, surely. Let's see our next person. Our postman. There is a hateful man I sometimes see around town. He's called Isidore Burbage. Yes, I've met him, don't worry. Yesterday I saw him bending down as though to pet a stray dog, but instead he punched it as hard as he could. What? I rushed over and the coward fled. Someday he'll get his comeuppance. What a horrible man. Sadgil or Sadgil. Chalice. Is there a chalice on this? There is, okay. Let's go to Sadgil then. There it is. Oh, it's right on the border. I'll go with this one. The chalice clue takes me directly south of Sadgil to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks. Velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. Oh, it does. It looks like a little Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors. Actually, before I put it away, did I already look at that one? Yes, they look soft, but they're in fact quite hard. Sharp thorns grow along the edges of the upper leaves. That's not useful at all whenever they do that, because you can, I mean, that's nothing I can't see with my eyes, do you know what I mean? But not everything's going to be easy. Let's archive that one. See who's next. Reuben Ward, our detective. Another body has turned up at Blackcomb. Oh dear. I haven't been to see it yet and I can't say I'm looking forward to it, but they've identified it. Oh no! As a treasure hunter, a man named Forrest Fair. We have to do something. I thought at first it was saying that Forrest had killed someone, but it's in fact him. Verona tells me you're working on gathering the plants for a ritual that will help us defeat this creature. I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found. That's alright, Reuben, thanks for your info. Swift snare. Small heart-shaped leaves. Oh, excuse me. The binder, angle grabber, and never let go are several of the names given to this plant. Once ensnared, it is impossible to extricate oneself without help. Small heart-shaped leaves. Okay. it's sad to hear that Forrest has been found dead. My daughter is getting married and I want to decorate the church with nice flowers. This is Molly Bell. I believe there is a plant with small blue cup-like flowers that is supposed to bless their union. Small blue cup-like. Oh, but nope, not you. An overpowering, sickly sweet scent. Small, blue and cup-like. So it wasn't Trimblehuff, was it? Oh no, it was. It says it's thought to strengthen relationships. Okay, I thought it might be something different that she was wanting. I assume that's right. Okay, so we had already identified that weirdly, but it's now confirmed. Right, next customer. Ennis Elford. The redemption is at hand. We need you to prepare this elixir. With it we will lure the woken Dendry back to where this started, the Swinside Stone Circle. The Dendry is a god perverted by humanity, enslaved by mankind's wickedness and bent to its evil will. Imagine the glory it will bestow upon us when we set it free. Praise the Dendru, if you say so, even though I'm part of that group now. The woken Dendru, also known as the Servant, will be drawn to the fumes generated by this elixir and driven mad by thirst for it. If it drinks from it, it is thought that it will be able to break free of the bonds of its servitude, though this has not been attempted in living memory. 2 yellow berries. A heart-shaped leaf from a plant with bell flowers. A teaspoon of milky fungal residue. Okay. Well, yellow berries. There's only one plant with those, which is witch fig. A heart-shaped leaf from a plant with bell flowers. Well, let's check through, shall we? Bellflowers. Ah, that. Okay. I mean, that looks right, doesn't it? They sort of have bellflowers and they're kind of heart-shaped leaves. Let's see. Bell-like flowers and heart-shaped leaves. It's literally exactly what we're looking for. And a teaspoon of milky fungal residue. Copper Caledonian. Let's see. Copper Caledonian. Sunset Mount Cap. Copper Caledonian. Bishop's Parasol. Oh, whoops, sorry, I knocked my microphone. The gills on the underside seep a milky fluid. So I assume that's correct. Bishop's Parasol. Let's go with that, shall we? Hope for the best. Well, I hope that's right. Oh, it seems to have it's done a tick. So I guess, whoops, not the book. The Dendrus. Nope. Elixir. Well, we managed to get quite a bit done that day, didn't we? Still haven't managed to sort out these ones. I'm still missing some items, or I'm not entirely sure what to do. But we've done quite a lot. I think we'll have to leave it there for this session. But we made some progress and we're ending on a very rainy day. What I will do is formally end the day and get our clue card for the next day, as well as the next part of our mysterious backstory. Let's see. Decay gives way to new growth. From death, life. The cycle starts again west of White Scar by the river. Okay. Behind the woman, a dark, skeletal figure began to rise, and a low, primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. Well, well, well. It gets more and more mysterious. Well, I certainly hope you'll join me in my next video, and I certainly hope I won't have such a croaky, scratchy, tickly throat next time. But thank you for joining me, and see you